What are the contours of a new Cold War between the U.S. and China that a lot of people are trying to game out at this point?
Well, one, we're not in a new Cold War, and the Biden and Xi have both said consistently that that is the reality of today's politics, and they want to avoid it. That continues to be true with what's happened over the last week. Let's be clear, the American administration believes that the purpose of this balloon surveillance program is a backup by the Chinese in case in a conflict with the United States, they lose their satellite capabilities, which are far more capable in engaging in surveillance than any balloons. In other words, if there were a military crisis over Taiwan, how would the Chinese be able to continue to assess sort of intelligence around the world, including principally for the United States? So the U.S. government at no point believed that these balloons were reflected a significant additional intelligence threat to the United States at all. And that's one of the reasons why, before this was made known publicly, before this became a headline, Blinken was still going to travel to China and meet with Xi Jinping. And the Americans had literally zero intention of shooting anything down. But of course, once it got in the headlines, and once you saw, everyone standing up and saying, we've got to be tougher against the Chinese, then Biden had to pull off the trip. Then Biden had to shoot down the balloon. And of course, that leads to more pressure on both sides of this relationship.